What's up guys, Daniel here. In this video I'm going to show you how to play Orange Juice by Kahan. It's in standard tuning and involves all kinds of finger picking. So if you're a beginner, this is going to be a little bit challenging for you. Tabs are going to be available on my website. Link is in the description if you want to check those out. Let's go ahead and get started. So for this entire song, we're only going to be playing the D, G, and B strings. So all the chord names I'm going to give you are just variations of the same chords broken up into those three strings. So the first chord we're going to start with is an A major chord. So that's 7th fret D, 6th fret G, 5th fret B. And the picking pattern we're going to use for this, along with all of the other chords, is going to be D, G, D, B 2 times. Next chord we're going to use is a variation of a C sharp minor. That's going to be 6th fret D, 6th fret G, and 5th fret B. We're going to do the same picking pattern. Now we're going to move to an F sharp minor. What I want you to do is bar the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings, and then use your ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Reason is the chord after this is A, and all you have to do is take it off. So again, same picking pattern. Now take off that 4th fret D, we've got an A chord. And that's going to be the first half. So I'll play that through all together a little bit slower. And then regular speed. Now the next chord we're going to is a variation of a D suspended 2nd chord. That's going to be open D, bar the 2nd fret of the G and B strings, and then use your pinky on the 5th fret of the B string. Reason you want to bar it is because we're going to use that 2nd fret a little bit later. We're going to keep the same picking pattern, but you're going to play this chord 2 times. And on the last time, you'll notice I took off that 5th fret B so I could play the 2nd fret. So it's going to be 3 times on that 5th fret B, last time on that 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, switch. From here, we're going to go back to an F sharp minor, and a reminder that's going to be barring the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings. Ring finger goes 4th fret D, and we're going to play this one once. And now you're going to take that 4th fret off of the D string, play an A one more time. So now that second half all together a little bit slower. And now the whole progression all together from the beginning. So that's how you're going to play the intro as well as the first verse and first pre-chorus. I'll play through those right now so you can practice the picking pattern, and then we'll move on to the next part. Honey, come over, party's gone slower, no one will tempt you, we know you got sober, there's orange juice in the kitchen, bought for the children, it's yours if you want it, we're just glad you could visit. Feels like I've been ready for you to come home for so long that I didn't think to ask you why you'd gone, so why'd you go? Now you notice on that last line when we get to the A chord, you're not going to play it all the way through like before. All you have to do is pluck the 2nd fret D again, then go to the 3rd fret D, and then we're going to get to the part that's going to make you hate yourself. And that part sounds like this. So this is the interlude section that happens right before the chorus, and it is by far the hardest part of the song. If you can get through this, the rest is going to be easy for you. So the chords we're going to be using for this are going to be F sharp minor, this version of A, and then we're going to use an A over D chord, which is just barring the second fret of the G and B strings and leaving D open. Set yourself up with that F sharp minor just like we did before. Bar the second fret of the D, G, and B strings. Use your ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string. And then we're also going to use our pinky on the 5th fret here in a second. And the picking pattern we're going to use to start is going to be D, D and B at the same time. Then go D, G, D. From here, you're going to add that 5th fret to the B string with your pinky. You're going to pluck that note, then take it off and pluck the 2nd fret. Then you're going to move your pinky to the 4th fret of the G string. You're going to pluck and pull off to the 2nd fret. So it's going to go. Now after you do that pull off, you're going to pluck the 4th fret D again. So both of those parts together, a little bit slower. Now we're going to switch to an A chord, so again that's why we're barring the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings. We're going to play this one exactly the same way, even with that 5th fret B. So again we've got D, D and B at the same time, D, G, D, then we're going to go 5th fret B, 2nd fret B, 4th fret G, pull off to 2nd fret, then D. So all together. So from F sharp minor to A. Now from here we're going to switch to that A over D chord. Again, that's just barring the 2nd fret of the G and B string. Leave D open. We're going to pluck this one the same exact way, but we're going to play it twice. So D, D and B, D, G, D, 5th fret B, 2nd fret B, pull off 4th fret to 2nd fret G, and then D again. So now all those parts together. And now regular speed. Now if you're able to get that part down, the rest of the song is going to be a cakewalk. So now I'm going to show you how to play the chorus. You said, my heart has changed and my soul has changed and my heart and my heart. Now my face has changed and I haven't drank in 6 months on the dot. So for this part, we're going to use the same chords we just did in the interlude, but we're not going to add that extra 5th fret B and the pull off that we did on the 4th fret of the G. And the picking pattern we're going to use is going to be D, D and B, D, G, D, B. And then we're going to do it one more time. So each chord gets that progression 2 times. Next chord we're going to use is an A chord. That's just barring the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B. Same picking pattern. And now we're going to go to that A over D chord. Again, that's just 2nd fret G, 2nd fret B. Leave the D string open. Same picking pattern, but we're going to do this chord twice. And then you're going to repeat the progression for the second half of the chorus. So all together, a little bit slower. And that's how you're going to play the chorus. And the next part up is the second verse, and we're just going to take the same picking pattern we did in the chorus and apply it to the chords of the verse. So it'll sound like this. So again, that picking pattern is going to be D, D and B, D, G, D, B. And we're going to play it 2 times for each chord. So starting with that A chord. Switch to C sharp minor. Then F sharp minor. So now that first half all together, a little bit slower. Now for the second half, we're going to start with an A over D chord. Again, that's open D, 2nd fret G and B. We're not going to use the 5th fret B this time. So this one we're just going to pluck the same way, but we're going to play this chord twice. Now we're going to switch to F sharp minor again, play it once. And then back to A one more time. So now that second half all together a little bit slower. And now all together. Now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the second verse as well as a portion of the second chorus. But there are a few spots where he just takes one chord and plucks the 3 notes and let it ring out. For example, he says, "But it made you a stranger, filled you with anger. I'm third in the lineup to your Lord and your Savior." So you just gotta listen for those key points. And again, all you're doing is plucking the 3 strings at the same time and letting it ring out. So he does the same thing in the second pre-chorus. That I didn't think to ask you where you'd gone. So why'd you go? And then you get to that crazy part. So just listen for those spots if you're playing along with the song. I also have it laid out on the tabs exactly where you're going to do it if you're playing along with the recording. And now you can move on to the last part you need to learn, which is the strum version of all these chords. So that first half of the interlude, he's going to play it just like we did before. But the second half, he's going to start strumming, and that also leads into the chorus, which you're going to strum the same way anyway. And we're going to use the same chords, so we have F sharp minor, A, and then A over D. I'm pretty sure the strumming pattern is just all down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But whenever I play it, I can't make it sound right, so I'm going to show you how I play it, and hopefully it'll make sense. So I play it like this. So with the F sharp minor, what I'm doing is I'm strumming down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then I'm going to play A the same way. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then I'm going to play A over D the same way, but we're going to play it twice. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It just fits better with the words, in my opinion, at least when I'm playing it. I'm pretty sure he's just doing all down, up strums like this. Take your pick or strum it the way you want to. The chorus is going to sound like this. And you said, my heart has changed and my soul has changed and my heart and my heart, that my life has changed and this town had changed and you had not. And you're just going to keep that strumming pattern going for the rest of the chorus. Now when you get to the final verse, what we're going to do is just play those single chords, so you're going to pluck the whole chord just once and let it ring out before switching to the next one. So again, same chords, we're just going to play them once and let them ring out. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description below. If you want to leave a request for a song you would like to learn, go ahead and do so by leaving a comment. Please put #request. Makes it easier for me to find when I'm searching through my comments. And in case you wanted to know, my thumb hasn't completely healed yet. It's still a little mangled, but hopefully it'll be healed enough I can start applying pressure soon. That song was really difficult to teach. I probably should have done an easier one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.